Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to take a look at this wonderful balance patch. Now for the first unit we have the Wind Weapon Master, the thing that is wrecking me in Guild War quite a few times. Remove the effect that your attack power increase as your HP decreases. Remove the effect that your attack power increase. I don't know, is that a nerf? I think? I don't know. Water Omniuji. So this skill, it deserves a 7 turn cooldown. Yeah, it's too strong. Then we have Oracle. All of them. All of them. You serious? Passing time recovers 15%. Oh, so it's a nerf. 10% of the attack bar each time the attack lands as a critical hit. Yeah, that's a nerf. So Fire Oracle loss of cause and effect increases your attack speed for 2 turns if you get a harmful effect. Okay, this is going to pose a bit of problem because I typically face off against oracles in Arena Rush Hour quite frequently, and one of my play styles is revolving around manipulating her speed. This simply means I have to animusha her carefully. I have to tighten the speed tuning in my monsters, although they are already. But yeah, Wind Oracle, Promised Time, decreases the attack bar of the target with the detonated bomb by 30%. Interesting. Well, that's a buff right there. And I mean, I didn't think she needed a buff, but I mean, I'm happy I have a Ciara. So I'm happy. Like, it just makes getting stunned more toxic. Then we have the Water Oracle, Daydream. Increase attack speed of all allies for 2 turns. So, okay. If I'm not mistaken, Daydream is the heal. Plus it does a sleep on everybody. And now it's increasing attack speed of all allies. Interesting. Water Dragon Absolute Zero. Glancing hits won't occur if the enemy's defense is half or less than your defense. So I see they're slowly bringing in units that have AoE attacks that doesn't glance. I think Poseidon was the first one, and now it's the dragon. Interesting. Then we have Fire Dragon. Increases the skill cooldown time by 1 turn more than the max cooldown if the enemy's attack power is half or less than your attack power, boss included. Interesting, that's nice. Nothing, I mean, that's nice. Then we have the Dark Dragon Decimate. Effect added, the attack always lands as a critical hit on light monsters. Okay. So 100% increase to 100%, 50 critical. Okay. Alright. Unemotional light. Banging head against a brick wall. So critical hit will occur when you get attacked by skills that always land as a critical hit. Thank you. This was needed because there are monsters out there that have a guaranteed critical hit. So it should override this guy's passive. Thank you. I use the Polar Queen quite a lot. The water one especially. And Tiana too. Then we have Camilla. Effect added reduces the damage of non-critical attacks by 20%. Question, does this reduce will this reduce clean shot damage? Maybe. I know it will do for Molon. But this is interesting. I see they're trying to bring back Camilla, which is nice. Then we have Fire Valkyrie, Vanessa. Okay, so decrease cooldown time by 4 turns, 8 turns to 4, effect added rather. So the max skill cooldown of Warrior's turn is increased by 2 turns whenever you revive an ally with this skill, up to 2 times. And that sounds like a nerf. It's an effect added, but it it is increased by 2 turns. I don't know if this is a buff or a nerf. I don't know. It sounds weird. Then we have Wind Valkyrie. Katarina, Sword of Discharge, randomly attacks the enemies 2 times. And now it's being changed to 2 to 3 times. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna work. The last time I checked, the target you attack, the target you select is gonna be the target that gets the first sword. And then the last 2 is random. Is it that there's another extra sword of discharge, like it's gonna be 4 swords? I don't know. But we shall see. Dark Valkyrie. Trinity, Ragnarok, damage increased by 50%. It's pretty nice. We have Dark Bison, the duration of harmful effects you grant with skills will be increased by 1 turn each. Oh, yada yada. Okay, Panda Warrior. Oh my god. Decreases the incoming damage by 35%, changes to 50% if the enemy has. Oh my god. So this is one of those units that gets to have high attack power and gets the opportunity to be squishy at the same time. So it's kind of like a Leica. Leica can get away with low HP, and this guy is gonna make it worse. Interesting. We have the Water Totemist, Water Totem Girl. Moves 1 harmful effect granted on all allies. I mean, why not just make both of them do everything the same thing? Then we have Dark Provokes. Okay, nothing too crazy here. Shadowcaster. I don't know how Wind and Light. I'm used to fighting the water one. Attacks the enemy to da da da. To inflict damage, ties the target's shadow and grants an effect that gives 30% of the first hit damage to all enemies of the target, yada yada. I don't know if this is a buff. I don't know about the Shadowcaster. The Shadowcasters are relatively new. I don't know too much of them to decide whether or not it's a nerf or buff. But removes 1 harmful. I don't know. You guys should know. I don't know. Okay, Wind Dark decreases. I don't have these, so yeah, and they don't seem as strong anyway, so yeah. Wind Chongli, Wind Dark. So 40%, okay. So 40% for all of them. Blade Dancer, Tap Bar. Okay. I don't think they're gonna be anything special, but this one is what, like, out of all the units, like, this one strikes my attention. Fire Horse, like, strikes my attention the most. Strategic Prevention. So it's changed from this to skill change, makes the attack bar to 0 with a 70% chance and stuns the target for 1 turn. Grants Oblivion effect and prevents the target from removing harmful effects for 2 turns with a 70% chance each. I'm hoping this is a 100% chance when fully skilled up. This is really nice. Is this AoE Oblivion? Makes the top bar. Wait, is this AoE Oblivion? No. It can't be. It can't be AoE Oblivion. I don't remember how strategic prevention works. Makes their top bar to 0%. I believe it's single target. There's no way it's AoE Oblivion, right? Then we have the Gargoyle. Water, okay. Yada yada. Nothing too crazy. They just get more percentages. Passive activation, fire, okay. Nothing too crazy here. Unpopular units that won't come back. Now this one is this one, Wind Panda, was much needed. Like, I've always wondered to myself, why did they give Wind Panda critical rate when you're never likely to build them on crit damage? Finally, like, accuracy was the best. I was thinking either resistance or accuracy, and I'm glad they chose accuracy. If it was resistance, it would have been okay, but once it's not crit rate, it's good. Gucci. Accuracy was well needed. Okay, and then we have attribute change for the dragons. Interesting. Nothing too crazy. Leader skill of the mages change. Okay, so the fire mage is now attack power. And the wind mage is gonna be HP. Interesting. And what do we have here? Bugs. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Water fear. Fix an issue of the ward dying before the revival attack when the monster revives in certain situations. I've never seen these bugs before. I don't think. I probably see the fire ninja bug, but hey, thanks for watching, guys. Let's see. Well, I butchered that, but let's see how this balance patch is gonna grow. Peace out.